guys. I was waiting for Zach to say something. But me and my little brother, my brother and I, whatever, we're going on a ride to go see my dad. It's Sunday, so he worked today. So we're going to go surprise him at his house and say hi. He actually just bought a new bike. He bought a new bike and Zach bought a new bike, which the one that Zach bought, you guys have seen on the channel before. I guess I'll tell you because you've probably already seen it. Zach bought my dad's ZX6R. Like, that bike, I can't even explain how nice that bike is and how good it looks. My dad literally did everything he possibly could to that bike. Well, not everything, but you know what I'm saying. It looks beautiful, and Zach got a heck of a deal. So I don't know if you guys have seen some of the other videos where I talked to, or when Zach was doing wheelies on it and stuff, and I told him that bike really looked good on him. Like, the ZX6R fits my brother. And my dad upgraded, got a, well, I'll wait, I'll show you guys when we get there. But yeah, so that's the point of the video. My dad got a new bike, Zach got a new bike, and I'm gonna take you guys over here to see my dad's bike. Hopefully he's surprised. I didn't tell him that we were coming. I don't think Zach did either, so it should be good. But we're gonna take, we took the highway down here, and I really didn't think that, like, it would be worth filming on the highway just because it's so loud. But we're gonna take the back roads, the twisties back behind my parents' house, like coming in. So that should be a lot of fun. Also, I'm not going to show you guys until, well, by the time you guys see this video, I probably already have it. But I ordered another helmet. Let me know in the comments what you guys think it is. I'll give you one hint. And if you guys are familiar with helmets, you probably know. If you're familiar with me, first off, and you're familiar with helmets, you'll know what it is. But I was going to give you two hints. The first hint would give it away 100%. But the second hint that I'm going to give you, which is actually the first hint, whatever, might give it away to some of you if you guys are familiar with these race helmets and stuff, but this is one of the race helmets that does not have the ear pockets for speakers, like for our Cardo system. So I'm going to have to ask my dad to help me cut speaker pockets in the sides of it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to show you what it is. I'll leave you in a little bit of suspense to see what it is. It's also not a helmet like all these moto vloggers and all these dudes and chicks and whatever, he, she, they, them, I don't care. They have like the same helmet, the same style helmet, and I want to be a little bit different. So I went out of my way to try to find something that not a lot of people have. Like, I've only seen one guy post with it on Instagram, and nobody that moto vlogs and nobody that does like Instagram content and stuff has this particular helmet. They have other variants of it, like other colors, but they don't have this one. So it should be really, really cool. I'm excited for it. I ordered it today, so, which today is Sunday, August 11th. So by the time you guys see this video, it's probably into September, or maybe even longer. I already have it. So if you want to stay in touch with stuff like that, hop on my Instagram. Get on my Instagram. It's @Boyles. I'll put it right here. And hop on there because I post a lot of things that, like, you guys can vote on and say, hey, you know, we'd rather you buy this helmet or this one or whatever. Ultimately, I'm going to buy what I want, but it is nice to have other people's opinions and, you know, hear other people's reasons why they like one over the other. So, but I did post a story a little while back now of two helmets that I was going to get. If you are an Instagram follower, you know which helmet it is, but you don't know which color, because the color that I actually bought today was not on my story. So you'll see. I think it'll be really cool. I'll give you one more hint though. It does match my Suzuki, and it will also go with this bike. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's it. On another note, I'm so pumped for Zach and my dad. Like, Zach looks so good on that bike. That bike fits him so well. And I'm super glad he bought it, and I'm super glad that my dad's bike, the ZX6R, the old one, got to stay in the family. And we still get to, you know, ride with it and stuff, because I'm telling you, it's a beautiful bike. If you ever see us in person, look at my dad's ZX6. It's immaculate. Well, now it's Zach's bike, but... And then I'm excited to show you guys my dad's bike. He's super excited about it, which makes it so awesome, you know. My dad is in his 50s, like, and he's still riding super sport, hyper sport bikes with us. I mean, you can't get any better than that. I mean, I say it all the time. You cannot name a better dad than mine and Zach's, or a better mom. We need to get my mom over the fear of, like, having a helmet on. She gets claustrophobic in a helmet, and I feel like if she would take her time and ease into that, would love riding after she got used to wearing a helmet. But maybe on this bike, maybe the bike my dad bought will help her get over that, because it has a big back seat on it. Because these super sports like these don't have, they have little like Dorito taco sized rear seats, and it's not comfortable for anybody. I don't care who you are. So everybody prefers a little bit wider, longer seat that, you know, is a little bit more cushiony for rides. So hopefully she'll get on this bike and like it and enjoy it. Make sure my turn signal's off so I don't look like a noob. We're not going to get too crazy on these back roads, partly because I don't have any gear on, and two, it's starting to cool off. Like today's the first day where like you can ride and not sweat. So there's a lot of animal activity, like moving around, and I don't want to run anything over or hit anything. And I don't know if it's really nice, so I don't know how many people are cutting their grass back here. Normally they just blow it on the road, so I'm just gonna take it chill and enjoy the ride. That's what it's all about, you know. Ooh, I hit a massive bug right then. It's beautiful back here. I love when these farmers have their hay baled. That's what I'm trying to say. Holy cow. It looks so nice on these rolling hills in Kentucky. Zach's wild, man. That bike sounds so good. And you're welcome, Dad and Zach, because I bought that exhaust tip. But I mean, they tuned it, and the tip really doesn't do anything. Pause. I mean, I guess it kind of does. It influences the sound, but my dad also, when he had it, he decatted it, took the catalytic converter out, and then tuned it. So I mean, it sounds crazy. Man, that bike looks so good with Zach on it. I mean, it looked good with my dad on it, but like my dad is so tall that he looked sometimes a little bit crunched up on it. I mean, Zach is tall too, but he fits that bike, and that bike fits him. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I've said it like 15 times, but I used to really not like, this is kind of random, but I used to not like these turns like this. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. I used to not like sweeping turns and stuff like that, like the twisty stuff, just because I wasn't really comfortable, and I'm still not super comfortable with the twisties, don't get me wrong. But I'm a lot more comfortable than I used to be when I bought this bike. Which brings me to a good point. Don't ever get too comfortable on these bikes, because they will humble you so fast, man. It's ridiculous. But my point is, now that I've gotten more comfortable on this bike, and bikes in general, like, I can take these turns and not really have to worry about it, because I'm riding well below my skill level. And it's a lot of fun, really. And I never used to like it, because I was always so nervous that I was going to slide the bike or something. And now that I know the bike and I've had more seat time, and you know, I've done all the things, like, I'm a lot more comfortable, which means I can relax and just take the turns like this and just, you know, take it at my own pace and enjoy it. Look at the octopus! I need one of those. I'm excited to see my dad's bike again. I saw it yesterday when he bought it, because him and Zach are sneaky, man. You gotta watch them, because they had this all planned out and plotted out, and then went yesterday all day and took care of all of it, and then they just roll up to my house saying, oh, we're gonna bring you new insurance cards. Because that's another thing. I had insurance through Progressive, and it was high. It was like, I think when I first got this bike, it was like $3,000 a year or something like that, $3,600 a year. Then the next year it went down to like $2,800 or $2,600, something like that a year. Then it went down to $1,800 a year, and then we just got hooked up with the guys that they went through to buy these bikes and stuff and get it all done. He also, I guess, sells insurance and hooked us all up, and now I pay like $50 or $50 or $60 a month. So over 12 months, I think that's like $760 maybe. So that's $1,000 off per year. I mean, that's just crazy. So what was I talking about that led me down the, oh yeah, so they showed up and were like, oh, I'm gonna bring you these insurance cards, and I was like, all right, cool. And then Zach shows up on his bike, which, on my dad's old bike, which isn't too out of the ordinary, because Zach really loves that bike and likes to ride it. But then when I saw Dad on his new bike, I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. I get it. Y'all are sneaky little snakes. But I mean, like, they definitely surprised me with that bike, man. It's sick. And I'm glad it worked out. We really look like two peas in a pod right now, though. He's got a black Shark. They're on GP. I've got the black Race Off Pro GP. He's got my old 82's t-shirt on. It's not an old t-shirt, it's just an old design. One of the first ones we did. And then MBT pants, which I'm not wearing my MBT pants today, but I have the same ones, and I'm wearing black pants. He's got his Day and Easy boots on, which I normally wear and have, but I'm wearing my like riding shoes today. So, I mean, and we're both wearing all black Alpine Stars gloves, all black bike. Like, we might as well be twins. We might as well be twins that are like 6 years apart. Except I'm like an old soul, if that makes sense. Oh, it's beautiful through here, man. I had to get one last ride in today, which I'm glad Zach texted me and wanted to ride. I really needed to get one more ride in before I go back to work tomorrow, because I've been off for 9 days. So the whole week and then the 2 weekends. So it's been crazy. It always goes by so fast, but it's nice to get out and enjoy the bikes and ride for a minute. Well, we're going to be riding for more than a minute today. I wonder how Zach's back is feeling, because he had, I know you guys have seen it on the channel, but he had a GSX-S750 just like my bike. And I actually copied him when I bought my bike because I knew how good of a bike he had and how much he loved it. And I knew that if he loved it that much, it would be more than enough for me, you know. But he went from that, like a naked style bike, to a ZX6R, which in my opinion, the ZX6R is one of the most aggressive riding positions of all the sport bikes. That one and the R6/R1. But the R6 is a little bit more leaned over than the R1 in my opinion. From the ones that I've sat on, and that one is comparable to the R6, I think. You know that you're out in the middle of nowhere when you see a Dollar General that is also out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Like, there's nothing out here. Oh, it's beautiful. The wind is actually, like, cold. When the sun hits you, it's warm and it's perfect out, but when the wind hits you, it's cold. It's weird. Hopefully Dad's almost home, because we timed it just so we should pull in when he's about home or almost home. I think he said he was going to ride his new bike to work today, so I'm just excited to see it again. I'm excited to show you guys. I am going to have to steal a rag though. I'm not used to riding down all these back roads way back here. Like, I have so many bugs on my visor, it's crazy. I can't stop looking at it. Like, it's the little things, man. Sometimes you just gotta step back and take it in. Wait, pause. I actually was having a conversation with my fiance earlier about how I'm just now, I think, at a spot in my life where I'm genuinely happy with both what I have and where I am in life, I think. Like, you know, like, I feel like when you're growing up, you're always looking at other people's stuff and, like, what they have and comparing what you have to what they have, and it's a shitty way to live as a kid, and it's a shitty thing to carry with you when you grow up. And it's not something, like, I from a very young age learned that I did not give a shit what other people thought of me or what other people had. I just wanted to be something. I didn't know, like, I just wanted to do something with my life that, you know, that I was happy with. And in doing that, I guess I kind of got caught up in what other people had, because I was like, well, these people have this, why can't I have it? You know, as a child, I feel like everybody does that. But I'm thankful that, you know, I grew up not really caring what other people thought of me, so I have my own opinions and just grew up that way. But I think that's helped me to realize now that, one, I don't care what people think of me, two, I don't care about your opinion, and three, I'm happy with what I have and where I'm at, you know? And I think that is pure happiness. And I think that, you know, my fiance has really helped me get to that point, and I couldn't have done it without her, you know? So, it is what it is, but just trying to, I don't know, that's what was on my mind, so I figured I would just say what's on my mind, because that's normally what I do when I come out here. I normally sometimes have like a general topic I want to talk about, but, oh, the pops. I normally have a general idea of what I want to talk about, but it's very loose. Pause. But we're almost to my dad's house, or my mom and dad's house, so I say my dad's house just because my mom's in Tennessee right now visiting family, so my dad and their dog's the only one here right now. Yeah, hopefully my camera Hopefully I hit record, because the other day I thought I did and it wasn't actually recording. So hopefully this whole video has been recording. And oh, I didn't even change the battery. I bet it's dead. I didn't think my camera was recording this whole time. Because the other day I turned it on and I hit it, and then it either immediately died or I didn't hit the button hard enough and it didn't record the whole time. When you went by, I was like, God, that bike is so loud. Well, I know, but when it goes by you, it's like, whew. Yeah, but you guys have seen my dad's old bike on the channel before. It's actually Zach's now, so super pumped and proud of him. I mean, look at the bike. It's literally immaculate. It's perfect. What's up? Yeah, it was nice. That's fine. I didn't bring mine. We're just coming to say hi. Now I can show everybody this big bitch. This big boosa. How was your ride today? Did you have a good ride today? But this is my dad's new bike. ZX14R. As you can see. It's got the Yoshimura dual exhaust coming out the back. It's beautiful. It's just huge. That's what he said. Or she said. Whoever. It's a big girl. But it comes with, I didn't know this, but it comes with the Brembo brakes on the front. It's crazy. And it also comes, I don't know if it's factory or not, but it has a underslung rear caliper. Which is what I wish I had, because it makes changing the tires so easy. Hi, Chaz.